Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that dial. Let me tell you, this is the luck of the Irish. We have some dancers. Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that dial. We have a show here, unbelievable. Okay, now, you know, I like to start it off with, when Irish eyes are smiling, and you don't have to be Irish to smile. And this show will make you smile, and you're really going to enjoy it. So our guest today, and tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Maura Burke, and I live in the Norristown area. I'm an executive recruiter. And two of my children who are dancing dance for the Coyle School of Irish Dance.
And we're going to see them dance here today.
Exactly,
right?
Yep.
And you're married, right?
I'm married,
right? And
yep.
How
I
many
live right
children
in
you have all together?
I have two, and both of them dance, a boy and a girl.
Both of them, oh, okay. Then we're going to see them dance, all right.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I was watching them practice a little bit, and I noticed that they were putting something under their shoe. I don't know what that's all about. But tell me something about the shoes. I mean, there's something about the way they're so disciplined, the way they move, you know.
All right. Well, there's several different types of shoes that the kids use. These are what they call gillies, and they are soft shoes, as you can tell. They're very flexible. And the girls wear these shoes to dance. You've probably seen them or pictures of this when the girls tie them up, and sometimes they go around their ankles, some underneath. But these are sort of like a ballet shoe, but they're very soft, and they don't have they don't usually get on their toes with them. Now, they're called gillies. The boys, which is what my son wears, he wears a soft shoe, and this is called a boys' reel shoe, which they do soft shoe dances in, and they only do one.
What was that they're putting underneath that?
Well, sometimes because of the stage being so, it's really slippery for them. When they have these hard heels, which is what differentiates between the two shoes. My son's dances actually.
They have hard heels?
They have hard heels.
In other words, when they're dancing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So these are the soft shoes that the boys wear, but then these are called hard shoes, and they are sort of like a version of tap shoes, but they're very, very hard, and they do slip on on there. So, and that's what makes the neat sound that people want to hear. And you know, most people who think about Irish dancing think about river dance or something, and that's the kind of shoes. These are the kind of shoes they wear in most of those dances.
We had a ballet dance with the Campagna, an Italian organization, and we brought some ballet dancers from Italy, and we were with Eisenhower on the stage, and they come over. Boy, I never saw ballets really in action, you know.
Yep.
And they threw Coca-Cola all over the floor. You know, that to make it stick, I guess. I don't know, but I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know, he said, "But they do that to make it sticky." You know.
Yep. So they don't slip.
You didn't use any Coca-Cola.
No, they just use some tape.
Back. But so now go ahead. Tell me what else they do. They go around doing the benefits and stuff.
Well, they do benefits. They do shows. But all the children that are dancing today also do competitions. And Irish dancing, if you're you get into it. You start competing in what they call feshes or feshana, which is really a Irish dance competition, and they dance at their age level as well as their ability level. So they go around and travel all over the country in some cases, but mainly these kids travel up and down the East
I'm fortunate to have them here.
Yes.
Now tell me, what are you doing on St. Patrick's? You ever hear that song, "What are you doing on New Year's Eve?" What are you doing on St. Patrick's Day?
Well, I'll be working that day, and the kids will go to school, and they'll probably dance at school, but then we're also going to be going to, with the same kids who are here today, we're going to be going to one of the pubs and restaurants in King of Prussia to dance.
Okay.
We've been asked to do that.
Because I'm trying to get something together for St. Patrick's Day in Norristown because the parade drifted to Country Hocking.
Yes,
so
that's right.
I'm going to try to have a 1 hour, some kind of celebration, Irish. We'll get together. But this show here is part of the St. Patrick's Day celebration day.
Correct. And
it's going to be really good. And so now, why don't we watch some of the dancers, okay? Let's go. Let's watch a couple of dances. Da, 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 da. Bow. Hey, what a dance. That was great. I was watching, it was great. It was so good, the way you'd move, and how do you stand so straight like that, so disciplined, and boop, 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 I'd have a broken back if I tried that. Okay, now, I saw you dance, okay, and I like that pretty dress. Now, how about the hair? Did you do all your hair? Did you do that?
It's actually a wig.
Oh, it's a wig?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. It looks pretty. You fooled me. Okay, how about you? Now, what's your name? You tell me your name?
Kira.
Who?
Kira.
Okay. Who? What's your last name?
Burke.
Now I'm clear. Let me hear. What's your name?
Kira Burke.
That's it. Okay, how about you? Now, what's your name?
Brendan Burke.
What is it?
Brendan Burke.
Okay. And what school you go to?
Mother Divine Providence.
Mother Divine Providence. Okay. You're a straight A student, I'm sure. I looked at your report card. And you did a nice job. Well, you got your legs all crossed there, right? Okay. How long you been dancing?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. And you practice. You're very, very good. I enjoyed. Now tell me your name.
Jackie Burns.
Okay. And where do you go?
St. Francis of Assisi.
Oh, okay. Good. And that's also a wig too?
Yeah.
Okay. And you put it on and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And what school you go to?
St. Francis of Assisi.
What's the name of it?
St. Francis of Assisi.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. And I was watching you, and I was watching that little step you do, that little side step there. How about you? Your name?
Jessica Burns.
And what school you go to?
St. Francis of Assisi.
In Norristown?
Yes.
And who's the pastor?
Father Troutner.
Ah, yeah, and he is really Irish, really. I'm hoping to have him on the show, but he's so busy with Ash Wednesday and all, and Easter coming on. But we're going to get him. He's the chaplain for the parade in Philadelphia, so we're going to get him to Norristown. Okay, now, great. You all look good. I want to thank you for really dancing really good, and happy what? St. Patrick's Day. That's all together. St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, and we're going to watch them a little bit more. what an education I'm getting here, watching the young Irish dancers and talking about their shoes and the movements they make and all. Now, let's talk about the dresses, okay, the dresses they wear.
Well, the dresses that you saw them dance in today, the girls all have what they call personal dresses. And when you get to a certain level of dancing and experience and ability, they have you purchase a personal dress that is, as you can tell by looking at the very glittery.
They can have their own personal.
Yeah, their own personal dress. But as you can see here, this dress here is where most of the girls start. And this is a Coyle school dress, so that when you first start out dancing and you want to compete or you want to do parades or any sort of group, they have, this is the personal dress that...
Real thick.
Yep, and the other ones are even thicker, but the back of it, they all usually have a cape. And of course it has the Coyle emblem on there. So all the kids...
Each school has their own?
Has their own emblem. And as you'll see...
And what's it mean here? Got a spear or...
Not sure what it means, but that is the emblem for the Coyle.
I think that's spaghetti there. I don't know. That's it looks like a spaghetti with a fork, okay?
Yeah. Well, what you'll see, though, is at the parade, the kids who are dancing for the Coyle School in both parades that will be going on in Conshohocken and Philadelphia will all have these dresses on. So this will be the school dress, and they all are required to wear.
It's so nice to see these children dance here. It's well-disciplined, and what do they call them, costumes? They call them costumes?
That's exactly right.
And really, is there anything else you want to tell me about their dances?
Well, the last two dances that you'll see today are going to be a treble jig, which is a hard shoe jig, and I showed you the hard shoes. And the last one will be a treble reel, which is actually quite an exciting dance and the kind of thing that you see on a river dance or whatever. But
river dance.
It's very catchy, and it's done to real music. But as you'll see, it's very upbeat. So,
yeah, my friend Drew Monahan's a former police officer and with the Attorney General's office, and he don't miss a river dance, And a couple of times I'm going to go with him to see it. I want to see it live. Well, this is the closest thing I saw live. I see these young children, dancing like this is great, and
I'm glad
so
you
good.
Enjoyed it.
Okay, so we're going to watch this. What's the name? You're going to have two different type of dances.
The first one will be a treble jig, and then the next one will be a treble reel, and that'll finish up.
Oh, man, that's great. Okay, we'll roll it, and around we go. to thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
A great show. And all I can say that just keep your eye on that TV set because that show's coming on. And it's happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to encourage all the restaurants in the Northtown area, put something Irish on the menu in the restaurants, okay? Whether it's ham and cabbage and whatever, and maybe a little spaghetti on the side, you know? And until we meet again, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.